subscriber is speaking at the moment. Subscriber is speaking at the moment. Subscriber is speaking at the moment. Please wait. Hold on. Keep waiting. Almost done. 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 Subscriber is speaking at the moment. Subscriber is speaking at the moment. Subscriber is speaking at the moment.
Welcome to today's broadcast from the Ringside Report Network. We are a viewer and listener-supported creative team. We would really appreciate it if you became a recurring supporter at membership.ringsidereport.net. While you are waiting, watching live, take a look at the news and articles about pro wrestling and MMA, and while there, check out our exclusive merch, including great jiu-jitsu gear from the Ringside Report Network. Our website is at ringsidereport.net. It's ringsidereport.net.
Subscriber is speaking at the moment.
Ooh, indeed. It is, and it has been. But it is the SummerSlam post show on the Ringside Report Network. Let's talk about SummerSlam.
Start.
Yes. So, Johnny is here, and SummerSlam is in the books. Johnny, hello.
How's it going, Dave?
Not bad. Yeah. Brock Lesnar is back. Cody Rhodes is the new champion. A lot happened this weekend.
Last
They did
3
a lot.
days, yeah.
Yeah. What did you think of the show tonight?
I think if you're a fan of backyard wrestling, I think you really like tonight. Because tonight felt like Weapon Slam tonight. A lot of that tonight. I actually preferred night one more, but there were some good parts of night two. I won't deny that. I just feel that they started strong and it just kind of tailed off a little bit at the end, I thought.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see. We'll do scores on 10. We'll do match of the night, match of the weekend, and all of that. Where do you want to start?
Varied. I think we're going to be very varied on this because I think we have different likes and dislikes. So I think we're going to be all over the place on this for both nights, without question. I think start at the beginning. Start at night one.
I kind of wanted to start at the end and work our way back.
Well, it's fresh in the mind, right? That makes sense.
Do that. Let's start at the end and work our way back. Cena and Cody. I thought it was match of the night.
Match of the night. I mean, it was better than WrestleMania. I just felt, one, it was just way too long. Like, they had the moments, and they dragged things out way too much. And I get it. They try to make it like... I get it, but I just thought it was one too many. Like, 5 crossroads to finally beat Cena. Maybe even more, actually. I think I lost count, actually. Like, I just felt it was just way too... You didn't need all that stuff, in my opinion. It was one too many on the false finishes. The stuff on the outside, I think, got ridiculous. And I've said this before about Cena. The bumping's bad, but at least now that he's a babyface, it's not so bad. Because, like, you don't see him so much for that big comeback. Cody only did, like, maybe 2 bumps or 3 bumps on that. And he limited Cena on the bumping. Like, and that was another problem, too, the finish. Oof. Like, I don't know what you thought about that, but I thought that looked really bad. Like, the whole, like, Cody cutter through the table. It looked like Cody just put himself through the table on that one.
The cutter wasn't great.
The
cutter wasn't great, but then seeing Cena just kind of beat down and Cody with the emotion in the face and then hitting the final crossroads to end it, I thought that was a decent finish. That moment. It's a good ending, and I like the idea of the whole passing the torch kind of thing. Like, this is what we should have got at WrestleMania. I think it would have meant more at WrestleMania than it does now. Now it just feels very awkward. It's just out of nowhere. Oh, I'm a babyface now, and we'll do this face versus face match. And, okay, now I'll pass the torch to you. It just, out of absolute nowhere. You could have hyped this so much better. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Cody didn't turn heel. Cena kind of went full-on babyface tonight. The promo on SmackDown, you're kind of like, is that real, or is he just playing around? Is he going to trick us, you know? Because he's been so evil for months now. But then, no, he came out, did his normal, like, babyface entrance, wrestled as a babyface, came out as a babyface. It was just like old-time John Cena all of a sudden. That was weird. How it's just kind of all of a sudden he's a babyface and he's just back to normal and forget the past 4 months. They didn't happen. That was weird.
And Cody got booed.
Did he?
Like oh yeah, he definitely got booed. You might want to check that again, but he got, like, especially near the end where they were kind of like, oh, should Cody hit him with like the bar at the end? Like, and to me, it's ridiculous. It's a street fight. Like, Cena's bashed you in the head with the kendo or like the microphone. Like, he did all the sorts of tricks of the books on Cody. But when Cody does it to Cena, what, boo. I heard tons of boos for that. I thought it was ridiculous. And Cody was selling it too. Like, oh, should I do it? Should I do it? I'm like, this is terrible. Why? Like,
yeah, well, people love John Cena.
I get that. Me, it's more about Cody, like, being hesitant. I thought we got past that. But he was still hesitant. I didn't like that part.
Well, he's sticking as a babyface. Another run with the belt as a babyface. Not sure where he goes with it from here, but he's champ again.
And I'm cool with it. That's fine. But I feel like you shouldn't have been like, oh, I feel bad about this. Like, it's a street fight. Like, this is the way it should be. Like, he was doing it to you, and he did it to you back. Like, he choked you with the rope and everything. Like, don't feel bad about it. You're in a fight. Like, that's where I think a lot of people, like, turn on Cody because it's earned. Like, it's hard to believe in him.
He loves John Cena, though, you know? He loves John Cena.
The whole respect thing and all that. And he tries to be the goody-goody guy, Cody, too much.
Yeah, he, he left Cena in the ring to get the standing ovation after the match.
And get beat up.
But did he set him up? Did he know that the Beast was waiting? Brock Lesnar returned at the end of SummerSlam to attack John Cena. Hit him with the F5. Pretty shocking return. A lot of people predicting Seth faking his injury and winning the belt last night, including us and many others. Not special. But I didn't see anybody predicting Brock Lesnar coming back. I didn't see that one coming.
Nope. Wasn't expecting that, but it's a nice little thing to have happen. It's awkward. I was talking about this off air, where it's now what? And okay, he F5 Cena. So what are we doing now?
Match.
It's a weird kind of
what
thing.
Do you mean? You do a wrestling
We're gonna
match.
do Cena and Lesnar again?
Yeah. Well, what the hell did you? Why did he come out, John?
I think it's just for Brock to come out. Oh, Brock's back. That's it. Brock's around. Brock will just cause chaos now.
But Cena's got to do other stuff now, and he's not champion. So I figure they'll for sure do a match.
Oh, I don't know if Cena could take that at this point. Like,
he looked pretty good tonight, Cena.
Oh, I gotta give Cena a bit of credit here. I usually trash on him a lot, but I gotta give him a bit of credit because, he definitely brought his A. This may have been his best match since he came back.
Yeah, it was.
It was that good. And again, he wrestles better as a babyface. He should really stick to it as a babyface. Cody helped too, though. By the way, Cody was very, very good. And also, I got to give Cena credit too. Like, his hair transplant, it looks like it's finally working. Like, it's still a bit of a bald spot, but it's not as bad as it was when he first came back. So, kudos to him. The millions are working.
Stop bullying the man. Leave him alone.
I'm putting him over here.
Yeah, kind of. Brock comes back. You know, there's all that Vince, Janelle Grant stuff with Brock possibly involved. I guess they decided that was fine.
And you said from the start, like, you think Brock would come back eventually anyways, if he wanted to. Because you thought it wasn't that bad what Brock said, like, in the allegation.
I never said that. I said they'll probably let it go because that's how they operate. I never said it wasn't that bad. What Brock was involved in, if the allegations are true, are not good. What?
Right, but I think, you said, like, they'll probably see it, like...
Yeah, because the WWE will bring anybody back. They don't have high moral fiber here. It's not like a high standard to work for WWE. They'll bring back anybody and anybody if you make money. And Brock is a draw, I guess, still. Although, my love for Brock has kind of soured in the past couple years, just hearing about potentially what he was involved in. I mean, come on. I don't know. Like, it's all alleged and in, evidence and all sorts of stuff, but it seemed pretty gross. And if Brock was really involved in that, I mean, if he is accepting a human being doing sexual favors for him as part of a wrestling contract, I don't know if I want to see him ever on TV. If he's really doing that, I don't think we need Brock Lesnar. But apparently WWE, whatever. We'll see what the crowd goes. But I would be making a lot of piss jokes around Brock Lesnar. A lot.
Well, you might want to save him for Friday because you might see him Friday.
Oh. Could we
I don't
just
know, that
chant
changes.
pee at him? Pee. Yeah, I mean, he there was one allegation that he requested and possibly received a video of that woman urinating that was all, orchestrated by Vince McMahon to send to Brock. Because that's what Brock had requested, which, like, what, dude? I mean, there's just so much there with Brock and Vince. Like, even if it's not true, the stories are out there, and you go, ooh. And Brock hasn't denied anything. Let's see Brock in a sit-down interview going, those are Vince's fantasies. I'm a happily married man. I wouldn't do any of that. But I haven't seen Brock say that.
And you're not going to. I don't know if you've caught this, but they've stopped the whole pressers after the PLEs now.
Oh, yeah, because the questions after this one would be nuts.
Of course.
They did one last night, but they're not doing one tonight. I wonder why.
No, they actually...
Allegations
are
allegations. I'm an idiot.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised it's because of that interview or interviews like that, but they didn't even do one last night, actually. They're only doing post shows with just pretty much their panel talking, and that's it. No more reporters at all.
It's a bad idea.
Questions.
It's a bad idea for them. I mean, it was dumb. No one asked anything serious anyways, once in a while, but, they just wanted free tickets, those people. Fucking marks. Yeah. I'm not thrilled with Brock. When he came out, I was like, ugh. I didn't think he was showing up. But then he did. And he did the thing with Cena, but I just I'm soured on Brock because of all the Vince stuff. And when I see him now, I go, I can't help but think of that other stuff. Even if it's not true. But isn't it?
I would not be surprised to see or hear, I'll pretty much be watching and seeing, or maybe I'll be there live, who knows. But I expect the Bell Center to pop big for Brock on Friday when he shows up.
Maybe.
They love reactions. They love oh, it's this big person coming on. Brock's a big guy. Brock's just going to cause chaos. Montreal likes violence. So he's going to deliver that.
We'll see. I think it's weird. I think it's weird that Brock is around. But I guess they wanted something big at the end, and this is what they came up with. They couldn't get The Rock.
We got the trailer for his new movie, which looks really good. I'll probably review that.
Shouldn't The Rock layeth the smacketh down upon John Cena for, getting his soul back and losing to Cody? Shouldn't The Rock be mad about that?
Honestly, when we talk about Cena's last match, I think that really should be Cena's last match. Because we never got that, right? We're 1-1 with Cena and The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
That should be it. That's the one last thing Cena has to do, I think, in his career is finish the trilogy with The Rock.
I don't think it's happening.
Probably not.
No.
But I think that's the one thing left in his career.
Yeah, Brock showing up tonight was weird. It was just weird. I'm not hyped for it. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm just because WWE just does stuff like this. I mean, they're showing videos of Triple H with Trump on the show, and it's getting booed in the stadium, and it's just, WWE just does stuff like this. Where I go, Brock, I guess they figured it's okay.
They showed Vince on Raw.
Yeah. I guess it's all fine now. I don't know. I'm just over it with WWE. I just go, well, I don't expect them to have any kind of standards. So, sure, Brock, why not? Cool.
Well, I think you said it. You said it best. They needed an ending that people would be talking about. Brock was that easy solution. So, and he didn't have to do much. Just come out, do what he always does, just beat up John Cena. That's an easy formula that always worked over the years.
Mm-hmm. I think they're doing a match, maybe in Paris. Cena's supposed to be on that show, isn't he?
It's gonna be rough for Cena. Like, remember the past Cena Lesnar matches?
Yeah.
I really don't know if he could take that anymore.
One last run, going through all the classic opponents. Punk, Brock. The Rock would really make sense to kind of cap it all off, but I don't know. I don't see that one happening. So, my match of the night tonight was Cody and Cena. I thought it was the best match on SummerSlam. Tonight, anyways. What was your match of the night, Johnny?
If we're talking tonight,
Yeah.
I'll give it to TLC because I thought that was absolutely insane, that match.
It was just
I'm not gonna
everybody
say
flying through tables, man.
Man, was it Axiom? That was it Spanish Fly to the outside? That was super dangerous. Oh my goodness. Like, I thought he broke his leg.
Mm-hmm.
That looked very scary.
Candace going through the ladder was nuts.
I was just going to bring that up too. I thought she broke her arm doing that, or her knee possibly.
Yeah.
Like, there was a lot of scary moments, and like, it grabbed my attention. Maybe not for good reasons, but it got my attention.
Wasn't really a wrestling match. It was a car crash. I thought Cena Cody had a lot of drama. The false finishes were really great. Like Cody hitting the triple Rhodes, the crossroads, and Cena kicking out, and then Cena hitting 2 attitude adjustments, and then the second rope attitude adjustment, and Cody kicking out. It was good stuff. And honestly, I thought the TLC was fine, but I liked the cage match more than the TLC. I thought that was a better match. Yeah.
I was disappointed in the cage match because the best part happened after the match was over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That
the
was
moonsault off the cage, you mean? From Jacob Fatu?
Like, you're kind of expecting it too, because you see the platform and you're like, oh, they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
And the match is over, and it's like, damn, they didn't do it. And they do it after the match. I'm like, well, I mean, that's cool. It was great, and Tonga Loa died doing that, but
yeah.
It would have meant more if you did it during the match.
Yeah, I get that, but I thought that one had some good false finishes too. You know, when Jacob's going to the cage door, he's like, don't open the cage door. I'm going to beat him up in the cage, and then he turns around and he gets hit with the spike from Solo, and then he kicked out. I thought that was good. Like, it took a lot to take Jacob out, you know? Like, Jacob, he got handcuffed to the top of the cage, and then Solo's going for the door. Jacob, snaps the handcuffs and stops Solo. I thought it was over with the handcuffs. It wasn't.
Kind of botched the handcuffs a little bit there.
What do you mean?
Well, at first they couldn't hook it right, or Tala couldn't hook it right.
Yeah, it took a little while to hook, but, whatever. I thought the spot in the end, because he was stuck there, and then Solo, looked like he was going to escape. I thought that was good. And the finish, I thought was a little weird, but
weak,
I didn't hate it.
Say.
Huh?
I thought the finish was very weak, actually. After all that, that's all it was in the end. He just...
But it made sense, all of Solo's goons, they tried very hard to beat Fatu and help Solo, and, Jacob was stopping them pretty good for a while until eventually he couldn't anymore, and they were both by the cage door. Tallest Tonga did a kick. The cage door slammed in Solo and Jacob's face. But Jacob fell back, and Solo just kind of fell out of the ring and winds up winning the match and retaining the United States Championship. I enjoyed that. And then Jacob beating up JC, Potato, and smallest Tonga after the match.
I just thought there was, you knew the problem with the match, to me, was that you didn't have to care too much until you knew people were around ringside. Yeah. And then it's like, okay, now things are going to start to happen.
Yeah.
That's when the match really picked up.
Yeah. But I thought it worked out well. I thought that match was solid. I thought the main event was quite good. I thought Dom and AJ Styles was all right. I liked AJ Styles' Eddie Guerrero entrance. That was fun.
It had good moments. Again, and this is, I think, a recurring thing with the whole night is finishes. Like,
Mhm.
I wasn't big on that finish. Like, oh,
Yeah.
he took his boot off, and then hit him with the boot. Like, man, they kick each other like throughout the whole match. You telling me this boot, which isn't loaded clearly because you just took it off, that ended him? That was weak as hell.
Yeah, with the frog splash after. Yeah, the finish was weird. I was like, that's all it takes to beat AJ Styles? Yeah. They're making Dom stronger, I think. Making him more powerful.
AJ gave him a great match. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
like,
he
AJ
really
made
did.
him look like $1,000 or $1 million actually.
Yeah. I thought the match was solid. Like, overall, I thought night 2 was pretty good. You know? Not terrible. I just didn't see anything that blew me away. I thought the TLC was cool, but I don't know. Like, the ladder spots, the table spots, like, it's scary and dangerous, but it's not what I'm looking for, you know?
Oh, I again, if you liked backyard wrestling, you liked tonight. If you're not big on that kind of stuff, then tonight really wasn't your night. Mostly, I'm not big on that, but I appreciate the effort put involved in this. And like, wow, I feel like almost positive people are hurting after that match. So I appreciate the effort for that.
What's your score on 10 on this one? Night 2.
On night 2, I'd probably give it a 7.
Yeah, it's kind of where I'm leaning. 7-ish. Nothing exceptional, but everything was, pretty solid. They didn't go too long, too. It was like 3.5 hours. Pretty good. Both nights, did well on time.
I felt the ending kind of dragged a little bit there. Like, how long was that main event? Like 30 minutes?
37:45.
Yeah, like it didn't need to be that long, and I think Becky.
I don't know. I liked it.
Becky and Lyra too. Like, was that over 20 minutes?
Yeah, 25. Yeah, it was a little.
Yeah,
long.
That was definitely, and that
wasn't bad though.
A lot of problems with that match. Wasn't huge on it, and but it's also not their fault too, in a sense, because that was right after TLC. Crowd was absolutely dead.
Yeah.
So it's tough to follow that.
A lot of weapons.
And I think that hurt the match, actually, because you're just coming off a match with a lot of weapons, and now you're going to another match with weapons. Mm-hmm. Really? Like, the booking of the 2 nights, they needed to fix. I think we talked about it on Friday. They needed to fix it up a bit because there was too many stipulation matches on night 2.
Yeah.
And night 1, not so much. Like this, that match should have been, Becky and Lyra should have been on night 1. And maybe switch like Tiffany and Jay, because no matter what, that wasn't going to work out. So.
Yep, I don't disagree. I think they should have switched that up a little bit, mixed and matched the weapons matches and the regular matches, because night 1 was all just matches and night 2 was all gimmicks. Becky beats Lyra Valkyria. Becky was going to kill Lyra with a crowbar.
Yep.
And Bayley came out to stop her and fought Becky a bit, but then Bayley went to hit Becky, but missed and hit Lyra, and then Lyra turned around and got hit with the manhandle slam from Becky. 1, 2, 3. New theme music for Becky tonight. Big entrance for the man. It was okay.
It's funny, like we predicted Bayley would interfere and cost Lyra the match, but not in the way it happened, actually. We thought she would turn heel. It was an accidental thing. And to me, it actually hurts the match a bit, because like Becky just beat 2 faces 2-on-1 pretty much.
Yeah. It's Becky, though.
I guess I shouldn't be that surprised, but I wasn't expecting that one, I guess. But we're expecting Becky to retain. Like, night 2, I think we were, boom, like everything like we said was going to happen happened, I think.
I'm going to give night 2 a 7.5 overall. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was better than night 1.
See, we're in the opposite ends, I think, but I get you.
I thought Naomi, Io, and Rio was pretty good. Triple threat. Naomi retaining. That was decent.
Thought it
Not
was-
as good as I thought it would be, but it was pretty good.
Right. But they had high standards to follow. Like we talked about this, at high
Yeah.
standards. The WrestleMania match was tough to beat. Bianca, like, she's one of the best. It's hard to just replace her in that situation.
Yeah, Naomi isn't Bianca. She's good though. I like Naomi.
I
But Bianca is amazing.
Naomi. You could tell she was trying too hard, I think, in the match,
Mhm.
and she got like lost in it in a sense. Like, she's the only heel in the match. She needs to act more like it, but she was trying to like showcase herself too much
Yeah,
and hurt the match.
she's not used to being that heel.
I get it, because another thing, you're looking up that match like, oh, that match is so good, so I got to do all this stuff. But in that, like, you lost sense into the match. And plus, there was a moment too, or a moment or two where I feel like there was some pin attempts. Like, Io didn't kick out a couple of times or something, or Rhea didn't kick out. Like, there were some moments there where it was like, okay, we're getting a bit iffy here. But
Yeah,
again, the first match was still a good opener, I thought. Not as good as night one opener, but still a good match, I thought.
so overall, you're giving the show night 2 7 on 10. I'm giving it a 7.5. My match of the night was Cody and Cena, and your match of the night was the TLC ladder thing tag team titles that the Wyatts wound up winning and retaining. There's a lot of Wyatts, so they got Uncle Howdy Wyatt, they got Eric Rowan Wyatt, lots of Wyatts.
Like we said too on Friday, exactly, like the numbers game. That's why they won.
Well, they should.
Even though they got booed though, which was interesting. But
Yeah, I think they're heels.
I guess I don't know. I guess they cheated to win if you think about it. So
Big time.
it makes sense.
Yeah. What's Bo Dallas doing there? He's not in the match. He took a nice bump. Andrade with the sunset flip powerbomb there through the ladder.
Yeah, Rowan got double speared or double tackled into the table.
Yep, they all had their little moments.
I don't think Nikki Cross really took much. Just
No.
faded away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was night 2 of SummerSlam. Big shocker with Brock Lesnar. New champion with Cody Rhodes beating Cena to become the new WWE Undisputed Champion. No other title changes on night 2. Naomi retains her Women's World title. Becky retains the Intercontinental title. Solo retains the U.S. title. And Dominic Mysterio retains the Intercontinental title over AJ Styles. And the Wyatt Six retain the WWE Tag titles. So a lot of titles on the line. Every match was a title match tonight, but only one title changing hands with Cody Rhodes becoming WWE Undisputed Champion once again.
Lots of heels won tonight.
Becky, Solo, Naomi, Wyatt, if you count them, Dom. Cody's a babyface. Only babyface to win. Although he did get some boos, so. But still though. Come on.
You're right, but
Yeah.
it feels like the opposite of night one.
Night 1, a lot of baby faces won, a lot of title changes as well. Main event. CM Punk, 2 title changes in the main event. Right?
Yep.
CM Punk beats Gunther in what I thought was the match of the night. I don't know what you thought, but I thought that was the match of the night and possibly match of the weekend.
It's my second of the night and the weekend, but I thought it was good, and I give it a lot of credit because I saw a lot of criticism for it, saying that it actually wasn't a good match. But I feel it deserves a lot of credit because Gunther went into this match injured, and apparently he's going to be out for a little bit. He's going to get surgery, so. The fact that he went into this hurt and still pulled off a match of that quality, I think, shows you how good he is.
He's fantastic. I thought that match was the match of the weekend, match of the night. CM Punk delivering once again, main event. That's what I liked about SummerSlam as a whole, is that I felt night 1 and night 2, it built well, pacing-wise, for the event, and the main event felt like a big deal both nights. Big title matches, big fight feel. And I thought both main events wound up stealing the show, which is what they're supposed to do. So I was happy with that. I was happy with the main events doing what they should do. Entertaining. I thought both main events for SummerSlam were quite entertaining. And they hadn't overloaded me with wrestling to the point where I didn't care anymore. I actually was invested still, which is nice. Keep those shows 3 hours, 3.5 tops. It's easier to digest, let me tell you. 6 o'clock start, too, when it's over at like 9:15. It's amazing.
Really, the only problem with night one is just there's a bit in the middle there where it's like, there's a bit of a lull if you get my feel on that one.
Oh,
like,
I agree. There was some bad stuff in night one, but the main event I thought was very good. Punk beating Gunther, becoming the new World Heavyweight Champion, and then, as expected, Seth Rollins faking his knee injury. A lot of people thought he was really hurt, right, John? Weren't you telling people yesterday that Seth was going to lose? Seth was going to come back, and you were telling people exactly what was going to happen, and we told everybody on Friday, like that was our prediction. We both predicted that. We both figured Seth was faking, and people thought you were crazy. You know, people that watch Wrestling Uncensored, they know. But I guess some people you were talking to in real life were doubting you?
I just feel, the people I talk to, they talk to people within WWE, and I think WWE was throwing that out to their people that they talk to that, oh, this is legit. And apparently they were throwing that out to actual wrestlers in WWE that it's a legit injury. So they were actually selling it within the company. So it's funny what they try to do, but you still see through it. I mean, like, you can see there's holes to this, and it didn't make sense. And like when you try to poke the holes, they're like, nah, you don't know what you're talking about. But like, no, we don't. We do know what we're talking about. Like, we've seen this before. This is nothing new. Like, I know Becky's like, oh, you didn't see this one coming. Like, oh,
we
Becky,
did.
We saw this coming.
Yeah, we saw it coming. We were talking about it for weeks, and we weren't the only ones. A lot of people saw it coming. A lot of people smelled a rat when Seth did that Rich Eisen show, I think, and he was hosting, and he was talking about the injury, and you're like, what? You went to Alabama to see James Andrews, but the swelling wasn't down, so you couldn't diagnose what kind of injury you had. You went to see the surgery guy without knowing what kind of injury you had, and then you just went back home without having surgery? That doesn't sound like anything anyone has ever done, ever. So just that alone, I was like, what? What? That's weird. Why would you do that unless you're just trying to work everybody, which is what he was doing. And it didn't really work for us. It worked for some people. But Seth showed up on crutches, ripped his brace off, and then went and cashed in on Punk and won and became the new champion.
And watch, this will be a big thing for their next Unreal season. Like how they planned this all out, and they didn't tell certain people and all this. Like, it's going to be a big thing, I think.
Yeah. I mean, these Seth Rollins big surprises are starting to be pretty predictable. I predicted exactly what would happen at WrestleMania with Paul Heyman turning on Roman and Punk and joining Seth and helping Seth win. Called that.
Yep.
Called Seth showing up at SummerSlam to win the belt from Punk. Even down to Punk winning the championship and then getting cashed in on so that we could see Punk as champion and then have that taken away.
We did poke the hole in the where it's like Seth said, like, he would never let this happen, but he did let it happen. But whatever, like, doesn't matter. I guess they don't care about that hole.
Yeah, he let Punk be champion, but only for a moment.
I just think Punk looked kind of stupid, though. Like, he let Seth, like, come out with the crutches, then take off the crutches, then run all the way down the ramp. Why do you stay in the ring? Like, he can only beat you in the ring. Like, that
because Punk, he's not scared.
Yeah, but it's just, there's so much time him just standing there. It's long. I just feel like, and he knows better, Punk. He's been in this situation before. Remember Del Rio tried to cash in on him?
Mm-hmm. Well, it backfired. He stayed in the ring, and he lost. So Seth is the new champion now, which makes a lot of sense for his group, with Heyman and the Bronze. It's good to have them with the championship on Raw, especially if Gunther's not around. Seth is the top heel. Good.
I'm actually worried, though. Like, I've enjoyed Raw without Seth being around. Now that he's going to be back, and we're going to get those promos, like 20 minutes every week. Oof, I'm not looking forward to that.
Punk will be after him, though. You figure Punk is going to look for some revenge now?
I hope he's not going to be gone for a bit and, like, selling injuries, too, because I could imagine they might go to LA Knight first, because LA Knight defeated Seth, right, to sell all this stuff, so they might do that before Punk.
Yeah. Disappointed LA Knight wasn't at SummerSlam, and Jelly Roll was. I didn't watch this.
Yeah,
this was
probably...
It's the one match I didn't watch, John. I was at my friend's country place, and we were all watching the show, and I just kind of decided to go out and do some other things while this match was happening, because I was like, I'd watched enough wrestling at that point, and I was gearing up for CM Punk. I wanted to watch that, so I took a break, because I was like, there's nothing that they're going to do here that's going to be worth really sitting down and paying attention to. You could tell me how terrible it was. I didn't want to know. It's not worth my time to sit and watch Jelly Roll wrestle. I'm just not doing it. He's not a real wrestler. I watch CM Punk and Gunther all day. I watch John Cena and Cody Rhodes. But I'm not watching Logan Paul and Jelly Roll struggle through their attempt at professional wrestling. I kind of saw here and there. I saw Logan and Drew won, which kind of surprised me. But other than that...
They had to win. Because, again, there's so many babyface. They were probably the only heels that won that night, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Did you predict them to win?
Yeah. The only thing I got wrong was Tiffany and Jade. I predicted Jade. That was the only match on the whole night. I'm so pissed. I
feel like I got a lot wrong on night one.
Because we went against each other night one, that's why.
Yeah, and you were mostly right?
Yeah, because you did not predict... You went against Charlotte, which was... Yeah. You should never go against Charlotte.
Never go against the Queen, brother.
You know that. You've said that to me, actually.
I was going against Alexa Bliss because she's, not good. How bad was Drew and Logan versus Randy and Jelly Roll? It was 17 minutes, which is ridiculous.
Well, that's a huge problem, is the length. Like, if it was, 10 or under, I don't think it would have been as bad. And there was a lot of Jelly Roll in the match. Like, they gave him a lot. He started the match, and he ended the match. And there was, a whole, he was down and out, then he came back. Just way too much. And his gear, remember, how he looks like on SmackDown? That's what he wrestles in. Oh, sorry. It's good that
I
you
was the
caught that.
first one in the entire world to say that.
I just killed him.
Thank you.
I hate that.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
But his gear, what he had on SmackDown, he wears that to wrestle.
Yeah.
It's... How can you take this seriously when you see that? It just looks like a joke. And he's got a bit of, a hunchback, too. I don't know if you noticed that with Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
Because obviously he's lost a bit of weight, but I guess that really messed up his, posture a bit.
Jelly Roll looks like an out-of-shape Mick Foley. Which says a lot.
I mean, it's a disrespect to Mick because Mick was in much better shape.
Yeah, but
even out of shape.
He was never Triple H. You know what I mean?
Right.
But Jelly Roll looks like a really out of shape Mick Foley. Mick Foley has not any muscle. It's Foley without muscles and bumping ability and any kind of athleticism. He just looks terrible.
When Mick came to Montreal and you met him, that Mick Foley probably.
I mean, Mick, it's just Mick kind of dressed like that when he wrestled, with the pants and the shirt.
Yep.
And it's like a similar body type, except Mick was actually like big and strong. You know, there was some meat there. Jelly Roll is just like a chubby singer. Anyways, he was bad. I don't need to see him. I caught bits and pieces of it. You know, kind of look over like, and that's whatever. I don't want to waste time on Jelly Roll. I think we're done with him. Is he done? That was one and done, right?
Well, they showed him on night 2. Like, I think he's going to have another match one day, the way they were talking about it. Like, because apparently he likes doing this. And I guess he put in a lot of effort, and the people love the effort he put in. But you could tell, like, this was the first thing he's ever done. Like, the way he's getting prepared for a bump. Like, he's already got his hands like this before the bump even comes close to him. He's already, like, clutching himself, getting ready. It looks bad. And again, it's his first time. Like, I get it. We shouldn't be so critical, but you're in that spotlight. You're in that big match. You got to limit him. Don't throw him out there. Be like the first tag and have him be in the ending as well. Like, he gets put through a table and then sell that and then come. And he's not very good at selling too. So you're putting him in all these big moments. Like, of course we're going to criticize him because he's in that spotlight.
Unnecessary. Harold Schneider dropping a super chat. He says, I am going to give it a 7.5 tonight until Lesnar. Still considering taking time off from wrestling. Need to see if they have him main event. So Harold was happy until Brock showed up. Thank you, Harold, for the super chat. You're the super chat leader of the night. Antoinette, member of the team over at join.ringsidereport.net. She says, night 1, 8 out of 10. Night 2, 5 out of 10. So she didn't like night 2. I thought night 2 was a little better than night 1. I'm going to give night 2 7.5 and night 1 a 7.
Yeah, I gave night 2 a 7. I'll give night 2 a 7.5. Like, night 2 should get an 8, but unfortunately there's a lot in the middle there that was pretty bad, sadly, and that's what hurt it.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the main event was quite good. I thought the opening match was quite good, and I have a feeling that's your match of the night and of the weekend, John? The Roman Reigns and Jey Uso beating Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed in a tag match?
I thought that was a fantastic match. Great. Just wonderful from start to finish. It's too bad that Braun got hurt, but I think that was probably their best work they've done easily as a tag team. I was actually caring for them, like wanted to see them do well. So I thought Roman looked very good for someone who hasn't been in the ring for a while. Like, he picks it up pretty well. And Jey got blown up easily on the entrance because that entrance is long as heck. But Jey did all right for what he had to do.
Mm-hmm. Braun Breaker, that's like the spear he did where he just jumped in the air and like spiked Roman, was nuts.
I don't know where exactly he got hurt, though. Apparently hurt his leg somewhere.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it could have been any. Honestly, it's that table stuff that he does. Like, I think it's a terrible bump idea because he does the whole thing where it's a clothesline, he rolls over, and he's like, oh, he doesn't sell it. And then if the guy moves out of the way, then he sells it. But he's hurting himself either way. I imagine it's probably just doing that over and over again, the same match. That's not too good for you, I don't think.
Is it a bad injury? Like, what's his deal?
Apparently, like, he was, like, sitting down or something. Like, it was tough for him. Apparently, I'm, like, flipping out here on my
yeah, what is happening?
Video's, like, slowly dying, it looks like.
Yeah, what's going on there?
I don't know. It looks like I'm losing, like, reception or something. It looks
you look like you're on a VCR and, like, somebody's rewinding you.
It looks like it a little bit. You can still hear me pretty good, though, right?
Yeah, but, like, something's going on with your video. Maybe disconnect for a second and come back. I'm going to read some comments. I think he's coming back. I don't know what. That was weird. So, Angelo Contagonis on the chat, he says, overall, I'll give SummerSlam 7.5 out of 10. So, an overall rating for Angelo. Derek John, member of the team. What's up, Derek? 7.5 night 1, 8 night 2. Yeah, I thought night 2 was a little better. Johnny thought night 1 was a little better. He really liked that tag match. I thought it was okay. I wasn't as blown away with it as Johnny was, but, you know, it was all right. There he is. He's back. We're getting some scores for SummerSlam. Derek John, Angelo Contagonis, Jason Pete says, I'll be honest, I didn't watch it.
Jason Pete didn't watch it? Oh, well.
No. But Derek John says 7.5 night 1, 8 night 2. I thought the tag match on night 1 was all right, John, but I wasn't in love with it like you were.
Well, you haven't been really big on Roman matches in the past, so I'm not surprised by it. But I just found it worked well. The crowd was beyond belief into it, and I just thought the flow, start to finish, how long was that match? Almost 30 minutes.
21.
It was long, but it didn't feel long. I was honestly,
yeah,
it's so
dude.
good.
You thought it was 30 minutes, and it was only about 20. It felt longer than it was. It felt long, man.
No, I'm I knew it was long, but it was so good. It should be long.
All right, Roman and Jay wind up winning, and then Braun Breaker possibly hurts his leg. We'll see. We'll see. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss become new women's tag team champions, beating Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez.
That was kind of disappointing, though.
Yeah.
The finish is fine, whatever, but I found they focused too much on the story with the whole Alexa accidentally hit Charlotte, then leading to the finish. That the match was kind of boring and just kind of dragged a lot.
Yeah,
because they're too focused on doing that kind of stuff that nothing really exciting happened. And they're very good wrestlers, all four of them. I think it could have been better, but I think they were happy. They got what they needed out of it. And they got that moment. And like we said, I think on Friday, or I said on Friday, where they're going to have that reign, Charlotte and Alexa, and they're just going to lose it back, I think, probably eventually.
Yeah, I could see that. I just, the match was not amazing. Neither was Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross. Sami beating Karrion Kross. A lot of this stuff in the middle, John, like you said, after the tag match, it was a drop-off. The women's tag match wasn't great. Sami and Kross wasn't great. Tiffy and Jade wasn't great. The Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, Randy Jelly Roll wasn't good. We had several matches there in the middle. That's why I'm kind of surprised you gave night 1 a stronger rating, because I feel like night 2 didn't really have those low points. Night 2 was solid. You went from the women's triple threat to the TLC, to Becky Lyra, to Solo Fatu, to Dom AJ, to Cody Cena. I guess maybe if you didn't love Becky Lyra, Solo Jacob, that kind of can't. Right. I mean, I liked Solo Jacob, and you didn't like it as much as I did, so.
Yeah, we're going to have different opinions on this.
Yeah, a little bit different, which is, part of life. That makes sense. Yeah, I just thought, the stuff in the middle here of night 1 of SummerSlam was kind of weak. I love the main event. I thought Punk and Gunther stole the weekend. But, Sami and Kross was a match I never need to see, ever. I didn't need to see that last night. Pointless.
No, you're not wrong. I mean, it's sad, too. It might have been Karrion Kross's last match in WWE.
Is that sad? Who's that sad for, exactly?
I feel like there's more they could have done with him. I feel like he was building something. There was some momentum behind him. People were getting behind him, but they didn't really do anything with it.
There's a segment of the audience that will cheer you if you cut a passionate promo about how you're not being used. And then as soon as you get used, people see what you are, and they go, oh, yeah, we don't actually like this guy. That's what happened with Karrion Kross. That's what happened with Ronald Truth. That's what happens with so many people. You go, I'm not being used. They don't push me enough. And what do I have to do? I bust my ass and you do these promos, and then people on the internet go, oh yeah, the WWE, they're not giving him a shot. They should give him more. And then you see more and you go, oh, he actually sucks. Maybe they were right to not push him. Sorry, did Karrion Kross and Sami Zayn steal the fucking show last night? Or were they just part of the meek middle?
Yeah, they were definitely in the meek middle.
So who cares if Karrion Kross leaves WWE? I don't give a shit. The guy's made 6 figures for a few years now. He sucks. He complains. Fuck him.
Well,
and his wife. who's just fucking useless. How much is she making? Standing there going, fucking useless. Both of them. Get the fuck off my TV. I'm tired of these people. I don't need them. And I certainly don't need nerds going, they should give them a shot. Really? Why? Give Dragon Lee a shot. Fuck Karrion Kross. He sucks.
Well, Dragon Lee was fighting over pizza. That was his shot.
Yeah, I know. But he's actually a talented wrestler. Where's Penta?
Yeah, Penta didn't make anything whatsoever. No
His
Penta,
push got
no
killed.
LA Knight.
Why? He's actually fun. Penta has entertained me 1,000,000 times more than Karrion Kross ever could. Like, I'm not trying to totally bury the guy, but fuck, I mean, who cares?
Well, no. He had his chance. That they gave him so many PLEs now.
Yeah,
So
and he's been awful on all of them. And I don't know, man. You know, Sami Zayn, there's talk of him winning the Rumble and maybe getting a Jey Uso run at the title of Mania next year. Is there momentum there at all?
we're only August. I definitely think they're building towards Sammy versus Seth.
I hope
It's going to
not.
happen.
That's a match I don't want to see.
Well, I think we're going to get it.
Cool. To me, if you're getting pushed towards that, you gotta have good matches on SummerSlam.
You'd want that, yes, ideally. Would
You'd
be
have
nice.
to have programs that people care about. You got to get them to care. Don't care.
And they got to work on that with Sammy.
Yeah, or not. Maybe just bail. Tiffy beat Jade. Who dropped that? Jason Pete with a beautiful super chat. He says, I will never watch WWE again until Goldberg unifies all WWE titles. And then he gets beat by Bret Hart. I think that would be a great move. Tiffy beats Jade in 7 minutes. You know, it happened. They got through it. Tiffy retained. Kind of surprised. Thought Jade might win.
I mean, really, the only true part that stood out as like awful was the part when Jade hit Jaded and put Tiffany's foot on the rope herself.
Yes.
Clear as day.
Yes. Yep. But 7 minutes is all they got. Shortest match on SummerSlam.
That's why I won't complain about that match so much, because it was 7 minutes. They did what they had to do. That was it. So it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Was what it was. So, my match of the night on night one, like I said, Punk Gunther, giving it a 7 out of 10. 7.5 for night two. Cody Cena is my match of the night for night two. Match of the weekend for me is Punk Gunther. So good job on the main events. Good job on keeping these shows tight for time. Good pacing. You know, it wasn't unbelievable, but they did what they needed to do. Couple surprises. Seth winning wasn't really a surprise, but Brock showing up was a surprise. And when Charlotte can win a belt and I can be slightly surprised, that's always fun. So there you go. Not terrible. Not amazing. You know, it's not an 8 or a 9 out of 10 for me. But I thought it was a solid effort all weekend from everybody.
Well, that's it. Solid. And in the end, this might end up being the best PLE for WWE, because there's been some holes in certain ones this past year, but this is the one I think has been the most solid. So it might be the best one by the end of the year.
Yeah. I was a little worried. 2 nights of SummerSlam. Do we need it? But it was fine. Worked out.
You know, actually, you talk about no one was expecting Brock. When they said SummerSlam was going to be in Minnesota next year, I'm like, oh, I guess Brock's coming back.
There you go. Well, they're planning something huge for Gable.
No, I was thinking Brock in the main event, and I guess he'll be in the main event of SummerSlam next year.
Maybe. He looked weird with the hair and the beard and the cowboy hat.
He likes being country Brock now. So
Country Brock.
And now he's really
Otis Brock.
Like-
Looks like Otis.
Otis Brock. Well, I'm sure he loves that look, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon. So I just wonder. I guess he has to go on SmackDown because Raw, he's not going to be feuding with Heyman and Seth, right?
No. I think he's going after Cena for a bit, and then he'll disappear because he's not a full-time wrestler. He might just be here to lose to Cena.
Oh, I don't know about that because I feel like we got to get Braun Breaker versus Brock Lesnar. That's got to be a match at some point. Maybe at WrestleMania, but that match has to happen.
Derek John says SummerSlam was better than WrestleMania. I agree.
Yes, easily.
Yeah.
No doubt. It can happen. It doesn't usually happen, but it has happened this year.
Yeah. It has. SummerSlam surpassed WrestleMania in 2025. Good for them. Good for them. That's it, John. I think we've done it. We'll be back on Friday to talk. No, wait. We're not back on Friday.
This is it. This is what you get for this week.
We're gone. I'm going to be at SmackDown on Friday. I got tickets to SmackDown, so I'll see SmackDown. Hopefully Brock and Cena will both be there. That'll be cool.
I hope you take a lot of videos. It'll be cool to see your son's reaction when Brock comes out. So I'm sure he's going to go crazy.
He's never Brock wrestle before.
Well, that's true. He was there for the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, he saw Brock wrestle Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley. So, no big deal. He's seen Brock.
Well, he gets to see Cena for the last time.
Yeah. So I don't think he's ever seen Cena.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. It's nothing special, but I guess it's okay for him.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. There's much better. I'd rather see Penta, to be honest.
All right. That's it. I'll be back at some point Thursday, probably, with Freddie and AJ, unless I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation this week, so maybe I'm not here this week at all. Is there UFC this weekend? I don't think so. I think the next UFC is like next week. Maybe I call it just like vacation this week. I'm on vacation and I'm going to SmackDown, okay?
Well, the next time people get to hear us, we'll get to hear about your SmackDown adventure. And that's always a fun show.
My SmackDown adventure. What's the UFC schedule this week? Do they have anything? They did a shitty show yesterday. They've got...
You didn't even do picks like on Thursday.
No, because the show was so garbage. And the show is also garbage this weekend. I think Ringside Report MMA is taking a vacation week this week. And we'll come back when we can talk about Drakus and Khamzat. Some real shit. Next week. Okay? So, we're off this week. Ringside Report Network is going quiet for the next few days because I'm on vacation. We gave you a bonus show tonight, SummerSlam post show. I'm on vacation this week, all this week, and I'll be back next week to preview UFC 319. And then we'll give you tons of content because I'll give you UFC 319 preview on Thursday, the return of Wrestling Uncensored on Friday the 15th, and then on the 16th we'll give you UFC 319 watch along. Right? I need to recharge batteries before that. So I'm going on vacation, summer vacation. It's my last big vacation of the summer, and then we're back full force. If we must.
Enjoy the rest of the summer. It's almost gone, so enjoy.
Well, that's it. I want to try and enjoy a little more summer. So I'm off Thursday night so I could chill this week. Entirely chill. Okay, thank you, everybody. We appreciate you. Thank you to the production team. Thank you to Johnny North. Thank you to the Miami Marlins for crushing my hopes this weekend. And, just ruining everything, pretty much. Fuck baseball.
Okay.
Baseball is fucking me again, as it has so many times throughout my life. Baseball's been awful to me. You know, the game of baseball
still
has
in a
been
playoff spot.
rough on me. Just rough in general. Rip my heart
Still in a
out
wild card
so
spot.
often in my lifetime. So often.
You're in a wild card spot. Still,
yeah.
don't worry
My
about
heart was ripped out this weekend. Heart was ripped out in Toronto on Canada Day. My heart was ripped out in 2004 when they stole my team from me. Baseball just continuously gives me heartbreak after heartbreak. Yet I keep coming back because I'm a sick, sick man. I'll be watching the Yankees tomorrow if they're playing. Hopefully there's an off day so I don't have to put myself through that again. It was bad today.
But the whole weekend was bad. What is this? What are we getting?
This
We're
is
getting
good.
some sort of sound effect. Is it?
Yeah, this is good. Oh, Max Fried's on the mound tomorrow playing the Rangers. The Rangers have been shit. Maybe we can win. We'll probably lose. Yankees are playing tomorrow. We'll probably lose because we suck.
What is it? Is this another bass kid or something? No. It's just better than that Tuesday song that I'm going to do. I don't know if I agree with that. Moving will have to sound better. Moving it from seconds. I mean, I don't think that with better deals behind them, but I don't expect the boundary. Right. Over and go, don't put the answer. What? What? The sausage about. It's not over yet.
You're all doom and gloom right now. Like, oh, it's over. It's done. It's not over.
You don't think it's over?
Yeah, because it only takes 2 or 3 wins, and then suddenly, your attitude changes. It happened last week where you're like, oh, everything's good now, everything's fine. You lose 2 or 3 games, oh, everything sucks. It's like black clouds everywhere. It's so close still. And again, we're only in August, so you're still in a wild
those new
card
pitchers
spot.
the Yankees got get fucking obliterated?
Of course, I saw that, and I laughed a lot. But doesn't matter. That's one series.
They got swept by the Marlins.
Yeah, and you've talked about how the Marlins are one of the better teams going forward now. So it's not that bad. And again, we've talked about this. The way the season ends for the Yankees, they have the best schedule ending. They play the Orioles 7 times or something. So I think they're going to be fine, actually, to make the playoffs. They're not going to win the division. Get over that dream. But you're going to face the Red Sox in the playoffs. So get ready for that. It's going to be fun.
We're
going to Fenway.
We're going to stumble into October
In the
and
Fenway.
get swept by the Red Sox in the first round. Guys, I'm not looking forward to any of that. I don't look at the team as ooh, they might make the playoffs. I look at the team as oh, they can't win the World Series. They're not good enough to win the World. I don't care. I don't want them to make the playoffs. I don't want them to make the playoffs. They won't win. They might win the American League. They might even get to the World Series. But they won't win. So I don't want it. Unless it's a team that can win the World Series, they're pointless. They shouldn't exist as Yankees. Unless they're a World Series team, they suck. So they could be in the playoffs and a bunch of other teams could not be in the playoffs, but I don't care. They still suck.
Well, it sounds like you're just packing in until next season to get Cole back. That's what it sounds like.
Done. And Judge is going to come back still hurt. He's not.
Does he come back Tuesday or Wednesday?
He's fucked. I'm telling you, man. He's going to come back. He's going to play a couple games. He's going to play a few games. And they'll be like, oh, actually, his elbow is fucked. He does need Tommy John. Sorry, guys. He's out till mid-season next year. I just don't trust it anymore.
so negative. Like, come on, he's going to be on the DH. All he's got to do is hit.
We haven't won since 2009. It's ridiculous.
It's not easy to win the World Series. You should know that.
Yeah, well, it should be. If you're the Yankees, it should be. It should be.
Well, again, they got to address their issues. They aren't addressing their issues. So they fixed their errors.
I know.
They haven't.
I know they're not addressing their issues, which is why I'm so frustrated with this team. It's like, yo, you know what you got to do. Or I guess you don't. I mean, people are telling you.
Well,
stop giving away extra bases. Make basic plays. Play defense. I mean, pitch. It's just everything. They're not doing anything right. Hit. You know, I mean, come on. Basic stuff. They're just not doing. They're not playing fundamental baseball. And I don't want to talk about it anymore. We're done. Thank you. I'll be back at some point in the future, hopefully happier with my baseball team than I am right now. Still early August.
Exactly. There's still a lot of time left. They can turn it around. It's not impossible.
God.
But I do like that the Red Sox are ahead of them now. I am very happy with that. It is a great feeling when that happened. Because if anything, you know, like, I remember last season where you're like, oh, well, the Yankees... No, it was the year before. The Yankees didn't make the playoffs, but at least they beat the Red Sox. At least they got a better record than the Red Sox. So when you can finish ahead of the Yankees, that's almost as good as winning the World Series when you think about it.
See, that's sad.
That's sad. Well,
beating the Yankees is almost as good as winning the World Series. Is so lame, dude. I don't care who the Yankees win, who they're better than, unless they win the World Series. They just have to win. Like, I don't care if they beat the Dodgers or the Phillies or the Mets. I don't give a shit as long as they win, as long as they're better than everybody else. Like, I don't care if they're better than one team. That's nuts thinking, John. I want them to be better than all the teams constantly, by far. And they're not. So I'm annoyed.
There's gonna be a big series. I think when we come back, it's near the end of August. 4-game series, Boston and the Yankees in New York. So that's gonna be pretty much the season for both teams. I think it will be that series.
I'm tapping out. Can I tap? I'm out. I'm done.
With the season, really?
Life.
Oh, come on! Don't be so negative. It's not that bad.
I just saw the date. It's August 3rd. I'm done. All right. That's it. Good night. Thank you. SummerSlam. Go SummerSlam yourself. You've slammed it. You've slammed the summer. The summer's been slammed.
Thanks for sticking with us to the end. We would really appreciate it if you could help us spread the word.
You know the drill. Hit that subscribe button. Flip those notification switches.
We are an audience-supported network. So consider becoming a recurring supporter at membership.ringsidereport.net. Check out our website at ringsidereport.net. Hope to see you again next time and have a good night.